This video is about the Messe Solennelle by Hector Berlioz. I will explain the most important things about the work and the composer. Hector Berlioz was a major French composer and conductor of the 19th century. He was born in La Côte-Saint-André in 1803 and died in Paris in 1869. Berlioz was known for his innovative orchestration and emotional expressiveness. His works include operas, symphonies, and religious music. His best-known compositions include the Symphonie Fantastique and Les Troyens. The Messe Solennelle is one of Hector Berlioz's early works, written in 1824 when he was 20 years old. The work was first performed in Paris in 1825. Berlioz was dissatisfied with the result and destroyed most of the score, but a copy survived in a Belgian archive and was rediscovered in 1992. The Messe Solennelle consists of traditional parts of a Catholic Mass, including Kyrie, Gloria, Credo, Sanctus, and Agnus Dei. The Messe Solennelle is divided into 5 main sections: Kyrie, Gloria, Credo, Sanctus, and Agnus Dei. Each section follows the liturgical structure of the Catholic Massachusetts. The Kyrie begins solemnly and imploringly, followed by the radiant and festive Gloria. The Credo is the longest section and describes the central tenets of the Christian faith. The Sanctus praises the holiness of God, and the Agnus Dei asks for peace and mercy. This structure gives the work a clear and solemn form. The Messe Solennelle shows Berlioz's early talent for dramatic and expressive music. The orchestration is rich and varied, with a strong use of winds and chorus. Berlioz uses complex harmonies and contrasting dynamics to underscore the texts of the Mass. Particularly noteworthy are the powerful choral writing and the solemn solo parts. The music reflects both the spiritual grandeur and the human devotion expressed in the text of the Mass. After its premiere, the Messe Solennelle fell into oblivion, as Berlioz himself considered it unsatisfactory. It was not until 1992 that a copy of the score was discovered in a Belgian archive, leading to a new performance and evaluation of the work. The rediscovery was celebrated as a significant event in the music world. Today, the Messe Solennelle is recognized as an important contribution to Berlioz's early work and as a valuable example of his development as a composer. Performances of the work have shown that it possesses a deep emotional and musical power. Berlioz's life was marked by intense emotions and dramatic events that influenced his music. His early years in Paris were characterized by financial difficulties and personal turmoil. The Messe Solennelle reflects his deep religious conviction and his search for musical expression. Berlioz was also a passionate writer and critic, which further shaped his music and his understanding of art and life. His personal experiences often flowed directly into his compositions. The Messe Solennelle differs in many ways from other masses of its time. Compared to the traditional masses of Mozart or Haydn, Berlioz's work shows a greater emotional intensity and dramatic expressiveness. While classical masses often have a clear and orderly structure, Berlioz emphasizes more the dramatic and lyrical aspects of the music. This approach gives the Messe Solennelle a unique position in the repertoire of sacred music. The Messe Solennelle is an early example of Romantic music, characterized by its emotional expression and creative orchestration. Berlioz was a pioneer in the use of orchestral colors and textures to create moods and emotions. This work already shows many of the characteristics that would later appear in his larger and more famous compositions. Romantic music was a reaction against the rational and ordered structures of classical music, and Berlioz's works perfectly embody this movement. Since the rediscovery of the Messe Solennelle in 1992, many conductors and choirs have added the work to their repertoire. Each performance brings new insights and nuances to the music. Conductors such as John Elliott Gardner and Colin Davis have led significant interpretations of the work. Modern performances often strive to reflect Berlioz's original intentions and timbres as authentically as possible. This diversity of interpretations shows the enduring relevance and fascination of the Messe Solennelle for today's listeners.